Hey everybody, it's Desiree again. Today, guess what? I like to do these every day if I can. And I'm going to do this transfer. This is one of my new transfers that I just got this last couple of weeks. And I'm going to put this on this board. And I prepped this board by putting some stain on it. And you can see it has some striations. I kind of thought that was all right, so I left it that way and didn't keep staining it. And then I put some wax on it. It has a little bit of a distressed look because I also sanded it before I put the wax on it. So I've got this here. Feels really good with the wax on it. Anyways, hey, I see you guys out there. I'm gonna put this transfer here, and these two transfers are from a transfer I've had for a while. It's a Mr. and Mrs. transfer. I'm not so sure that that one's still available. Anyways, I'm going to put this in the middle with the black paste, and then I'm going to use this green envy up here and down here. I was looking and I don't have a more muted tone, so I'm going to use that green envy. And so to get this started, let me put this one aside. I'm going to put these two in here first. Actually, you know what? Let me put those on last, because I want to make sure and get this in the right spot here. And all this is a common board that I got at Home Depot. They will cut boards for you. It's not a problem. So I'm opening up my transfer because it is brand new. Take it out of the bag, and I do put things back in the bags. It is a silk screen, so you can kind of see the silk screen. And let me take the backing off. I'm going to take this backing right off of here because this is a sticky. This is the sticky side. I'm going to put this backing over to the side. It has a shiny side and a not so shiny side. So there's the shiny side and the not so shiny side. The shiny side, I'll be sticking this back on the shiny side because this is reusable. Yeah, I can use this 10 to 12 times, sometimes more depending on how well I take care of it. I do pretty good. I have not yet thrown any of my transfers away. In fact, some of them have gone way past the 12 times. And I do have some tricks up my sleeve that I use privately to make some of these transfers last a little longer, and you can find out more about that in the VIP group. So if you want to jump in the VIP group, type down below VIP and I'll get you into the VIP group. So with that said, I'm going to take this, and I'm using my shirt because I don't have fuzzing cloth yet. I'm ordering one of the fuzzing cloths. So, because this is pretty sticky. And what it does is it allows a little bit of the fibers to get on that sticky. And then let me line it up. I'm going to line it up right about there, I think. Get equal distance. And then lay it down. This I'm doing in black. So I have my black paste all open and ready. And I'm just going to, let's see, I think I'm going to use my big squeegee, because this big squeegee will make this a much faster job. So I'm going to put some of this down, and I'm going to go for it. I need more. Go figure. I need more of this. So I'm going to put some more down here, and here, and here, and we're going to go. squeegee it across, keep squeegeeing until I get it all the way across. I've got a little bit here and there. Let's go across here. I got just that little bit. Come on, come on. There we go. One last swipe across. And I'll take this, take my excess, scrape it off in there. This is going in the water. And let me peel this up. Oh, isn't it great? I did get that. Well, down here it got a little bit smeared because this wood is not all that level. This is going to go in the water here so that it can get cleaned off. And while that's getting cleaned off, I'm going to take a little wipe and see how much of this I can actually clean up off the edge here. So wipe this off. And here we go. And let's see, where did I put, I know I put my, I put them over there. Let me grab one of those. I'm gonna grab had them up over here on the other side of my table. But I'm gonna go ahead and use a Q-tip and just kind of wipe some of that off right there in that edge. Just to clean that off. Let's see if I can chisel some of this out with my little multi-tool. I can kind of hear it. I don't know if you guys can hear it. I can hear it going squeak, squeak, squeak. So I'm just chiseling it out. Chisel this, kind of use it like an eraser, I think. Let's see if I can get it with this. This other edge is a little bit harder. There. I'm going to call that good. And get this scraped off while that's drying, because this has to dry a little bit before I start fussing with everything. I'm going to put that in there, wipe off the edge. I'm over here wiping off the edge and the top. That just makes it last a little longer. So that looks good. Toss that in the trash. Close up this paste. While that's drying, I'm going to show you guys how I clean up these transfers. It's a pretty neat saying. They, Chuck Tour does come in and they pay attention to the designers. They do pay attention to us, and they do listen to what we say. And then, you know, they come in here with things like this. This is a Jane Austen quote. My heart is and always will be yours. That's the quote. So I'll go here, wipe this off. Just trying to get this cleaned off. Oh, I still have a lot on the back. So I'm going to go ahead and clean that off. And I will use a paper towel. I have handy dandy paper towels to wipe this off. Wipe that off, put it over to the side so it's nice and clean. And this is still soaking quite a bit. Let's see. I think that I am going to, I don't want to pull this right out here yet, because I don't want to mess this white, nice, you know, I got myself this, these mats because they're white, so it makes it easier to see, because some of the stuff that I had was actually, you know, this brown stuff, these Teflon sheets that I use, those I use for my, for when I'm heat setting. Although heat setting can be done with the, what's the word I'm looking for? Parchment paper, yeah, parchment paper. So I'm just going to take this is a disinfectant wipe, and kind of clean this off on both sides. And I'm doing it on the Teflon sheet because I don't want to get it all over my mats. You'll see it's picking up some of it. And let's scrub it down. I may actually go put this under the water again. The black does stain the transfers a little bit. One thing I want to mention while I'm cleaning this up is that the stains aren't going to make it not function correctly. It will continue to function the way that it's supposed to. So this just makes it look neater. Not that it's going to, because it's just like pretty nasty. That was a lot. It's a lot of paste to get on this, so that's why it's staining. Plus it's black. Black tends to stain a little more on the transfers. So I am just wiping this off. Wipe that off. This off some more, and then it's going to go way over here on top of a towel that I have. And that's going to the side. This is going on a towel. And this is going to go over here to lay down and dry off. While I bring my board back, and with this board, I'm going to go ahead and put this, the top and bottom. What do you think? Should I leave it, or top and bottom? Leave it, top and bottom. You know what? I'm kind of liking it the way it is, so I'm going to leave it. I changed my mind. I like it the way it is. So this board has now become a piece of art with a Jane Austen quote. Just to let you know, again, like I said before, you can check out the Club Couture subscription box, which is a $19.99 a month exclusive transfer with 3 pastes that you get shipped around the 5th of the month. It's a surprise. It's even a surprise to us. And you get that once a month on the 5th. You get charged $19.99. You have 3 months of subscription, and then it's month to month, and you can cancel at any point after that time. So that's a great way to do some projects. I do have an exclusive Club Couture group. It is a secret group, so only those people who subscribe to it can get in there, where I'm going to show a bunch of different ways to use the Club Couture project. Multiple ways, like on wood, on t-shirts, all kinds of stuff. And then I also have a webinar group for people who are interested in becoming designers. So you can comment designer below, and I will get you the information for that group and the webinar. All you have to do again is comment designer. So I hope you guys had a great day. Just as a reminder, Canada is coming this spring. Independent designers, and if you're from Canada or you know somebody who's from Canada, they can become, you or they can become independent designers. It's a ground floor opportunity. Okay, so with that said, I am going to take off. You guys have a great day. I'm glad you all came. If you watched this whole thing through the whole process of making this sign, this Jane Austen quote sign, let me know in the comments below. If you watch the replay, drop in a replay.